Hello, beautiful souls. Happy May 5th. Today is the super potent full moon eclipse in Scorpio. And I wanted to reach out to the dragons today and just see who would be most supportive for me to work with going through this portal and through these energies. And I was quite surprised actually when the copper dragon came forward. And so I wanted to just share with you a little bit about the copper dragon and how this may relate to what you're feeling into, the energies of today, just to give you perhaps some wisdom and insight into what it is that you're facing through the shadows through this eclipse season. And I hope that you will find this message as supportive as I did. So the copper dragon is a wisdom dragon. And as a soul, we've had many experiences and different planes throughout our soul's existence. And so the copper dragon, what the gift that it brings is this ability to be this access point for us to remember those soul experiences and like bring that down to earth, like be really present with something, a key piece of something that you need to remember that applies to a situation that will help you like navigate to a different result. So I don't know about you, but leading up to this eclipse, leading up to this full moon, there's been some things coming forward for me that I get to work on, like that's here right now. And what I'm ultimately looking for is a way to do it differently, a way to be differently in my relationships, a new way to share my voice with the world, and a new way to be as a leader. And that means actually showing up to my business. And so, I sat and began to meditate and ask the copper dragon to reveal to me, but I kind of want to just circle back around to that. If you do sit and you choose to work with a copper dragon today, it's about, showing you that what needs to shift, what like behaviors do you continue to like circle back around, or what relationships do you continue in the same patterns, or like what is it that keeps repeating and you keep coming back to the same point without actually resolving or like finding a resolution to being differently or doing differently. And so he's really here to help you like use the knowledge from the previous experiences that you've had to make a different soul choice. So when we make a different choice on a soul level, it really just allows like a complete change in pattern, a complete way of a change of behavior. And so it's about like coming out the other side being differently. And it's about having the resolve to do what it takes to make those changes and being willing to face that shadow, to face that part of you, and to begin to actually do things differently. So I encourage you to sit with the copper dragon today if this resonates with you, and ask for wisdom, ask for insight, and then, on your own part, it's about just being willing to take whatever wisdom comes forward and to use it to have a different outcome, whether that's in your relationships or in your work or, in your health. It could be that your health comes forward and, that you perhaps lived many lifetimes just taking care of your body and self-care, and other times where you were so busy doing all the things that, your body was last. And so you suffered. And so it's literally drawing down this wisdom, allowing the copper dragon to be this portal for this wisdom to come through. And then, ask for wisdom and insights. What can I do differently? And, sit with a pen and paper. I took out my journal and I wrote a very long message from the copper dragon. And then I said, okay, what does this mean to me? What do I get to do with this? And it was quite eye-opening because these are really things I felt that I've worked with in the past, but there hasn't been a completion for me in this area of remaining heart open. So perhaps I will share more about that at a later time, but I just wanted to share this today as we're heading into this eclipse. And I hope that this is supportive to you. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you on the other side.